Hello everyone, let's make this moist and fluffy chocolate cake. It's very rich and fudgy in taste but at the same time light and fluffy. I have baked chocolate cake a lot of time, but this time I have perfected my recipe for you all. For making the cake, we'll take 1 cup of flour, half cup cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon baking powder, half teaspoon baking soda, quarter cups of salt and mix it well. Then we're gonna add 1 cup of powdered sugar. It's very important to use powdered sugar because otherwise if you use caster sugar or any other kind of sugar, then you're not gonna have enough sweetness in your cake and we obviously don't want that. Mix it well. For the wet ingredients, we're gonna take a bowl and crack 1 egg in it. We're gonna use half cup of buttermilk, then 1 teaspoon vanilla essence and quarter cups of oil. It's very important to use buttermilk because it gives the cake the perfect tanginess that it requires. For making buttermilk, we're gonna add half tablespoon of vinegar in half cup of milk and leave it for 10 minutes. And then it's ready to use. Mix your dry ingredients and wet ingredients together. I added the dry ingredients in 2 portions so that it's easier for me to mix. If you guys have an electric beater, use that, but I did not have that at the moment, so I used a hand whisk. For the last step, we're gonna add a half cup of boiling hot water. This is the most important step of this recipe and it is the key for a perfectly moist cake. Mix it well and don't over mix it, otherwise you'll be left with a hard cake. We're gonna add our batter, half of the batter in our baking pan, and bake our cake for 20 to 25 minutes at 180 degrees centigrade. Keep that in mind that I baked half of the cake, that's why I baked it for 20 to 25 minutes. If you're baking the whole cake together, then bake it for 40 to 45 minutes. Our cake is ready. For making the ganache, we'll take 100 grams of dark chocolate and pour hot whipping cream, 100 milliliters of it, in our dark chocolate. Leave it for 10 minutes, mix it well, and then we're gonna put our ganache in the freezer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we're gonna take it out and then we're gonna mix it with a hand whisk or an electric beater, whatever you guys have, for 5 to 10 minutes, according to the consistency you like. If you guys want it more fluffy, you guys can beat it more, but this was the perfect consistency for me. Now I'm gonna decorate my cake, and I just decorated my cake very roughly because that was not the point and it gave the cake more of a character. You guys can say I'm good at decorating cakes, but I wasn't having it this day, so yeah. Well, I just decorated my cake and you guys can see yourself that how moist and fluffy this is, and do try it out and tell me how it turns out.